again, we do all these unprecedented things. Now, historically, presidents have not been inclined to necessarily tell the world about their health, although they've had to and they've done it. And the American public, that's you, that's me, you count, I count, your vote counts. We're important, each and every one of us. Um, has a right to know what the status of the health of the president is for a lot of reasons. I mean, we want to know how he's doing. After all, he is the president, but in terms of national security and all these matters, and just not being able to know at this point is, I don't understand. I mean, we're deep into this, and again, we wish the president well. Want him to walk away from this at some point. Um, but I don't know, exactly what the intention of these doctors. I mean, they have to be doctors first and foremost. Take care of this president. That's what they need to do, and that's all they should do. Nothing more and nothing less. That's enough, I would think. And getting involved in anything else other than that doesn't serve the president well, it doesn't serve the country well, and it doesn't serve them well or their reputation. All I'll say about it. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? You know, always something, right? I believe Katie is still away. Isn't that right, Jason?
That is
Oh,
correct.
yes.
I was going to say either that or Katie had a voice transplant. She sounds like you.
Yeah, Katie's out one more day. An honor once again to fill in for her.
Good. Did you work this morning? Did you work another show?
No, I did not.
Are you back to work there in the station?
Yes, I spent the,
Yes.
yes, back to work at the station, but did not have to work another show this morning. Did over the weekend, but not this.
Um, Dr. Anthony Montanari is our guest today, and I always like talking to Dr. Montanari. And I'm just going to say before he even comes on, I looked at his notes. I know what he wants to talk about. Listen to what he has to say. It's not something for you and for me to think about for the next couple of weeks. I'll just remind myself and I'll remind you. Cold season started at the end of August, beginning of September. Flu season has started October. The coronavirus is lurking. Holiday season is on its way now. Winter is on its way now. With winter, people move indoors. With holiday, people are gathered together indoors. That increases the potential for infection. And if you think for 1 second that this whole idea is some sort of myth that being in crowds is not a good idea, we now have 10 people infected associated with the event. When was that? Over a week ago at the White House outside. Two senators, president, former communications director. The list is long. All got infected. And they were at that event. They were outside. That is an example of what can happen. You can imagine a Christmas party, some sort of holiday party, whatever, indoors with a bunch of people, bad circulation in the house or wherever you are, maybe even in an office, wherever, and somebody's infected. There's an example of how that works, not a myth. So, what Dr. Montanari has to share is very important. And we're going to find out what he has to share right now. Dr. Montanari, welcome to the LTN Coast to Coast around the
Dr.
world.
Ingram is this hour.
What?
Dr.
What?
Ingram is this hour.
Oh, Dr. Ingram. I
Yeah,
thought it was
I was.
All right, good.
We got
Dr.
Dr. Montanari the
Dr.
second hour.
Montanari will be on next week. And pay attention even more so to Dr. Ingram. Dr. Ingram, welcome.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Yeah. I mean, what can I say? If they would have believed in natural medicines over there, which they don't, and if the group would have been, oh yeah, I heard that oil of oregano is really good, and they would have been taking it, probably wouldn't get into quite this deep of a catastrophe. But there's just not much knowledge or belief pattern at that level of executive of the natural medicines that are effective. So
You should have been
missing
there with all of your black bag.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I was instructing the people who run our country, I would put them on a bottle of oil of oregano every day, and I'd make them use an essential oil spray of some sort in their environment to cut the risk of contracting a severe case that could hospitalize a world leader or a senator or congressman or whatever dignitary person. Just to, but nobody's talking about protection. Shouldn't this entourage of physicians have sat down with the Congress and the Senate? They don't know, and with Mr. President and said, look, we think you should take these things. We have strong evidence from different, not even studies, just the history. Look, the Old Testament says to do this. The Quran says to do that. No, there's none of this. Not in our world. Maybe in our little pocket of this radio show with the listeners. They know.
Yeah.
But what a shame that knowledge isn't more widespread. Because it wouldn't. We wouldn't be going through this if they would listen to me.
Okay. To my point now. So Dr. Montanari's in the second hour. Dr. Ingram's in his first hour. I got them mixed up. But let me just tell you, that's a 1-2 punch in terms of information and insight and knowing what to do. I would almost beg you to listen to what Dr. Ingram has to tell you about what you need to do using these botanicals. So we're headed into some messages. I need a cue on the board as to how much time is in the block, please. And we'll come back. We're going to talk with Dr. Ingram and get the best information out of him that we can get and get that to you. He's important. He's always been important on the show, and he's more important now than ever. Now's not a time to think about doing things. Now is the time to do it right now. LTN, coast to coast and globally, featuring the inimitable and reliable and credible Dr. Cass Ingram.
The pursuit of a healthy immune system is so important for our long-term health. And being healthy for the long term is everyone's goal, right? So which immune health supplement is recommended for those who also have cardiovascular concerns? Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract. Aged garlic extract, regarded as one of the leading natural heart health supplements, has been clinically proven to help reduce high blood pressure and inflammation. Experts believe this alleviates demands on the body's energy stores, freeing it up to fight invaders. The result? A more responsive immune system. Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract begins with 100% organically grown garlic and is the most scientifically researched, highest quality, and best-selling odorless garlic extract supplement. And for extra support, get Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract Immune Formula 103. Try Kyolic Aged Garlic Extract for a healthy heart and a healthy immune system. Discover more at kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only two ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Cass Ingram's our guest today. Boy, lucky to have him. Perfect timing. As I said, got cold season, flu season, coronavirus, holiday season, moving indoors, winter's coming. Perfect prescription for a perfect disaster. You need to protect yourself. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. So
It's a
if we
perfect
could get you,
disaster if all you rely on is the white coat and the black bag and the incompetence of modern medicine in the treatment of pandemic diseases. It's completely incompetent. Doesn't matter whether it's dengue fever or malaria or if it's the flu or cold or COVID-19, whatever, West Nile, Lyme disease. None of these are properly dealt with or approached because they don't know what to do. They don't know. They don't have any tools. And then the all sort of medical nostrums, caduceus, and snakes wrapped around the bottles, and who knows if it's devil worship or what it is. It's inane.
Well,
and then
what do you
can't
think?
just make it, huh?
What do you think of the protocol, the medication protocol that the president is on right now? You've been a doctor
Well,
for
if
decades.
if he doesn't die from COVID, the protocol could kill him. He'd be better off if he sequestered at home and somebody came in and maybe threw some food at his door and he fought this out. Then to take dexamethasone, I mean, my goodness, it's a form of
Tell the audience.
prednisone. It's good.
Tell the audience what dexamethasone is.
It's a sort of cheap steroid, synthetic steroid that suppresses the immune system. It shuts it down. So a germ, a virus, or bacteria could run rampant. I think he got a Z-Pack. So this is supposed to be a virus. Maybe, maybe not. A Z-Pack wouldn't do any good for that component. It would aggravate it. He's gotten a synthetic antibody cocktail. That's a experimental drug. You're going to experiment on the president? I mean, to me, it's a bit beyond sophomoric. You don't take the highest officer in the land, whether you like him or not, and start injecting him and IVing him with experimental drugs that have never been tested clinically and that you just hope work. Why would you do something like that?
Why do they want to suppress the immune system? Explain to the audience, please.
Well, the whole idea is if we suppress the immune system and suppress respiration, he might survive it. He won't get the severe pressure on the chest, and maybe his oxygen levels will go up, and we can get him through it and get him home. It's the same thing you do with any drug. Try to alter the symptoms a little bit. You mollify the symptom. But why would you, if you had an active viral infection or some sort of pathological attack on your system, why would you do anything that would suppress and devastate the immunity? You could kill the patient or you can put them into chronic illness. Why would you give Tylenol? Think about it. The body is trying to fight this by raising body core temperature and mounting a fever response to get the white blood cells activated to synthesize more cells in the lymphatics and the bone marrow. You're going to suppress that by giving Tylenol. What for? You give me a good reason. And so everything is mismanagement, let alone if you give an experimental blood product, he could react. He might not react now. He may get out, but he won't be well.
877-897-8255 can put you in touch with Dr. Ingram. I can't think of a perfect guest to start the week off talking about this. Dr. Ingram
He's
is
getting
decades of
remdesivir, and remdesivir has kind of killed some people. It increased the fatality rate in the Chinese study. So that's not going to do him any good. So if he recovers, he'll recover because he's got a pretty good attitude. He's kind of a strong guy, but at the same time, he's got obesity going on. I mean, let's just talk about him. I think he's on 5 or 10 medications. He's on a medication for his stomach. He's been on an antibiotic for quite a few years. What I found with COVID is that anybody that has low chronic fungal infection, which he does, they're highly vulnerable to an aggressive form of this. So,
why is that?
Well, because the fungus is, how toenail fungus could stay on your body till you die unless you do something? It does a good job of suppressing the immune response so that it can stay in your body. So anybody with chronic fungus, which apparently he's been on a drug for rosacea antibiotic, apparently, for decades, he's going to have no immune system. So as soon as he got exposed to a fulminant case of an infected brewery, he contracted it. And what's interesting, well, not interesting, what's disconcerting about this is, like you said, it's outdoors. All the silly recommendations, and they're silly because there's no science, nobody knows, they're just guessing. Understood why they're being done, but is to, if you can cafe outside, but you can't do it inside. Now, in the rose garden, they're all sick. None of these strategies are going to do any good.
Viruses came onto this planet. There weren't any buildings. I'm just saying. so they know how to survive outside, inside, any side. Dr. Casteringham's our guest today. Perfect guest. Man, I'm so glad he's on today because he can explain based on experience. Now, he has a point of view. You have to remember that. He has a point of view, and that's a good thing because if he didn't have a point of view, it wouldn't be, his words wouldn't be worth too much. So his point of view is important. So I'm going to talk to him about that when he comes back. From whence does he stand and come when he talks about using these botanicals? LTN, coast to coast and globally, featuring Dr. Cass Ingram. This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. If there were ever a time to take charge of your health, now's that time, given the U.S. coronavirus epidemic. Earth's Creation scientifically tested Curculife curcumin and its family of products can help you do just that. If you have an inflammation-generating condition, such as obesity, heart disease, or diabetes, you are at a greater risk to be infected by the coronavirus. Earth's Creation Curculife curcumin supplement is a patented turmeric formulation with extensive clinical trials. It allows more curcumin to get into your cells to fight inflammation, a hallmark of viral infections. Curculife Plus curcumin is in many of Earth's Creation family of products. Go to inflammationusa.com and protect yourself against the coronavirus. For a limited time, buy any product at inflammationusa.com and get the second bottle at 50% off. Act now. Go to inflammationusa.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I've been doing this a long time. Dr. Ingram has been doing it longer. And the only thing I regret about him is that I don't get a chance to see him. I can't even see him at the trade shows anymore because we can't go. And if I get a chance, we ever get back to some place where we can live a normal, in quotes, life, we go to a trade show, I would like to spend more time with him, talking with him, given his point of view and his perspective. And I'm always interested in that, and it's important for you to understand where he's coming from here. Why does he embrace these botanicals the way that he does? He's a doctor. He's classically trained, and he's talking about how many doctors do you know that do that? Not very many. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. Tell the
Sure.
audience in 90 words or less
Yeah.
what your point of view is, and then why you do and say what you say, and how you practice your.
I think that the almighty wisdom of the Almighty Creator is the best source. So then, if he's recommended heavily wild oregano, okay, and then also honey, raw honey, black seed, so and cinnamon. By the way, I would look at these and maybe test them scientifically. But the fact is, if you do wild oregano oil, the juice, and ideally the multiple spice, if you use the wild oregano as the Old Testament recommends as a fumigant, like as a spray, an oregano spray, you know that.
Right.
Then if you eat the raw honey, the really good kind, twice a day or once a day, you're not going to get much. You got a little COVID-19, it just kind of goes through your system, and that would be, at least it wouldn't kill you, and it wouldn't destroy your organs, put you in a hospital, double pneumonia. I mean, can you imagine that if you did what God told you to do? I mean, forget me for a minute. You're not going to get sick. You're not going to die from it. You're going to die from old age. That's a profound concept. The whole world's spinning around in a circle. And you could open up the Gideon Bible, which I'm not the expert in, and you could find the answer in there. That's pretty astounding. You could go to a hotel room and open it up. You could just think about it a little bit and say, well, why is God mentioning a spice that he puts on 12,000 to 8,000 feet above sea level as a cleansing of your system? Why is he mentioning honey, like the Quran does, as a medicine unto humankind? What's he doing that for? Is he just having fun? He has nothing else to do? He's got to be doing that for the human protection. So I would say to you, give that some consideration or something.
877-897-8255, Dr. Cass Ingram, coast to coast and globally. And people would think, oh, honey, is something you just put in tea. Honey is, it's for the bees. Explain, please, to the audience you take wild oregano, combine it with wild honey. What is it about the wild honey that really has your attention?
Well, the honey is a antitussive agent. It soothes the throat. It's exceptional for cough, dry cough. But if it's from bees never fed sugar, it's medicinal, and that's beyond Manuka even. It's rare to find this. This would have been the honey that would have existed back in Pharaoh's time and the Prophet Muhammad and Jesus, Moses, and all that. So they would have had access to honey that they don't feed the bee sugar or corn syrup. That's what we don't really have much of. That's what I'm talking about. If you have that kind of honey, it's got formic acid, it's got lactobacillus, it has a special antibiotic that the bees make. It kills H. pylori, it kills salmonella, it kills viruses. So it's just a food medicine that would help people immunologically. And anyway, if we could get it, you could go to oreganol.com and you can see like 5 of those. They never feed. So you have the raw honey, you have the wild oregano, you have the wild oregano as a fumigant, where you make up your own spray, or ideally you would get the micellized spray, which we tested against COVID-19 cases. That's acceptable results. You know, I'm not sure people understand. I took people with this disease and I sprayed the oregano spray and made them drink the oregano juice and oil immediately into their mouth and throat, and they filled out a survey saying, these are nurses, instantaneous improvement, immediate results. Not, well, maybe it's working. Is he getting better? We don't know. Or next 48 hours, well, no. Why do you think I'm talking to you? I already know that if all that White House entourage would, look, the FDA already knows, the CDC knows, the White House knows, the WHO knows everything about my work. They don't want anybody to know about it. They don't want to tell anybody. They want to just suffer and put the presidency at a risk. The whole thing's a nightmare.
It is a nightmare.
I
And
know
if you
what
go
to
to
do, and I just solve it. That's all.
go to oreganol.com, OREGANOL, oreganol.com. When you get there, go to the search function, type in wild honey. Boom, up the page. You have Canadian wild prairie honey, alfalfa honey, wild raw oregano honey. I want to get my mitts on some of that. You got wild goldenrod honey. Man, this is great. This is good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's
Wild
hard, and
thistle honey.
believe me, you're going to run out. It's just something you got to grab and just have a teaspoon a day, or put it. I take about 3 tablespoons. I put it in my smoothie, and I have it here and there. But I'm not going to get sick. And if I did, I just pound the home remedies to clean it right up. Some guy who had the snuffles. I was in the car with him for 3 hours. I had some snuffles or something. I took the oregano spray and I shot it on the roof of my mouth, pushed the tongue against that. It just ate it right out, just like the nurse.
And you have on there also, and I'm looking at it, and it's, by the way, it's packaged very nicely in a nice bottle. It's really cool. Raw Mediterranean wildflower honey. So you have a lot of choices here, and wild, and raw. And this is good stuff. And so I can think of all kinds of ways to put these things together. When we come back, there are some other things that you can add to this protocol that will help. And juice of oregano, we'll talk about that. So we got wild oregano, wild oregano, the Orega spray, wild honey so far going on, and we'll add a couple of more things to it. Dr. Cass Ingram's the guest today. He's giving you the 411 on what you need to know. And this is not something to just think about. This is something to do. The house is on fire. Call the fire department. Now, don't wait. There's nothing to wait for. This is it, as Alan Watts wrote in his book. This is it. 877-897-8255. Call me. We'll be right back.
Are you concerned with the change of seasons? Are you looking for a product to support a healthy immune system? then you must be looking for Oreganol P73, made by North American Herb and Spice, who are a leader in the manufacturing of natural dietary supplements. Oreganol P73 is not your normal oregano. No, Oreganol P73 is made from oregano that grows wild at 10,000 feet above sea level in the mountains of the Mediterranean. That's why it's such a powerful support for your immune system. Try Oreganol P73 today and discover what millions already know during this winter season. To learn more about Oreganol P73, visit your local health food store or our website, oreganol.com. That's oreganol.com. Act now and feel better today with Oreganol P73.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Oregano. Okay, the word. What is the etymology of the word? What do we got going on here? Turns out, yes, I know it's associated with Italian cuisine. I get that. However, it most likely originated in Greece. The word oregano comes from the Greek, and it means joy of the mountain. And Dr. Ingram has been in those mountains, and he's seen it grow. And oregano, ancient Greeks used it. I mean, it's just amazing. Traditional Chinese doctors have used oregano for centuries for any number of conditions. This is not something new. This has been around forever and with all of human history. Dr. Ingram, welcome back. The
Sure, you betcha.
oregano.
I mean, if you
piece.
chew down in the raw, I'll blow your head off. The stuff is just unmercifully hot. But that's where its power is. It desiccates the germs. It dissolves their coating and doesn't really care if it's a virus or bacteria, parasite, a fungus, a mold. It just does them all in. And that's why when the FDA did its study published in the Journal of Food Protection, it set out with the objective to say that we're going to prove that the use of oregano oil or any spice like this guy saying on the radio or whatever is a fraud, is a useless endeavor, and we're just going to scandalize it because it's just a lie. They ended up concluding their study with killing 9 deadly pathogens that kept tuna fish, raw tuna fish, completely edible for 3 months in the refrigerator.
Holy cow.
You know how quickly tuna goes.
Well,
so they ended up
there's
saying, well, we should turn it into a pharmaceutical.
no.
You don't think they know about it? Of course they know everything about this.
Mhm.
Right? I
So-
sent the WHO with oregano oil, oregano spray, multiple spice oil capsules to China in the midst of an epidemic, 15% fatal. They didn't want any of their doctors to die. They all came back and they told me we all came back safe thanks to the oregano extract. I mean, you know about it, but you don't tell anybody. And they got the president down. You won't tell him. You got his chief of staff or whatever, his wife. You won't tell them about it at all. So I'm telling them about it.
Absolutely.
I'm saying if
100%.
you know it. No, you know what I'm going to tell you? The people listening, you got to get on these supplements. Whoever you buy them from, I don't care. As long as it's wild oregano, it's 100% wild and it's not standardized. You don't. If it says standardized, run the other way. If it's a carbachol level above 86%, it's not wild. It's not natural. So run the other way. But what was I saying? Everybody should be on this approach.
So I want to add to your protocol. You mentioned the wild oregano oil, the P73. I would recommend extra strength. Then you mentioned the wild honey. Go to oregano.com. There are 5 or 6 selections there. I would add to Dr. Ingram's protocol, which he already has in his protocol. I'm not adding to it. I'm just repeating. Oregano P73 juice of wild oregano. And I would also, as you mentioned, your Oregaresp.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, vitamin C, like purely C, that's additional. That's okay. But the cannons, the big ones, the hammers, are the divine guidance thing. And this oregano juice, especially, boy, that's the ethnobotanical big one. That's so big. Found in our study on this really sick people here in Chicago, working on the front lines, that when it was a tough case, they had to pound down the juice, sometimes 2, 3, 4 ounces a day, which is almost a half a bottle. Wow. And that's the aromatic water.
Yeah, and The aromatic oregano juice is really a powerhouse. It's a traditional therapy in the Mediterranean for hundreds of
Yeah.
years, and it's different than the oil. It's the water phase produced by distillation, as Dr. Ingham has explained on other shows. It will dissolve anywhere you need it to dissolve in all of your tissue membranes, and it will support you. And
I mean,
and then
if
they
we
also
gave this
go ahead.
if we gave this to the president, he would pop out of this right away. His 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 entourage would pop out of it, and they could take it, protect themselves, and to still run the country, whether they wear a mask or not. I mean, I think now people are going to be more conscious of that. But I don't wear one. I just find it suffocating, and I use the oregano as my mask. I use a lot of the spray, so I don't really need one. Now, if I was going to use one, I'd put the mask on and spray it and use it as a fumigation device.
Oh, good.
But
That's a good idea.
yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
idea.
you spray it good, and you can use the Orega Shield stuff, the beeswax, picks up the nose. There's a lot of options that we have when using a mask to make it more functional. Meanwhile, the social distancing and the indoors outdoors thing didn't really work. If you have this disease, the slop from it can go 26 feet radially from you. So we've got to do something different to save our country and save the world. I would think we're going to have to all get on a natural medicine, the ethnobotanical approach. Be like the village doctor. Pick a few things, take them, stay strong, no matter what. Maybe you get a mild case of it, at least you won't die. Only thing I can think
877-897-8255. Oreganol, Roeganol, oreganol.com. There you will find the wild oregano oil P73. You will find the wild juice of oregano, the juice of wild oregano, the oregano P73. They also have the oregano P73 juice with real pomegranate and grape, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. And Oregaresp, RESP,
Those are the big
for
ones. Yeah.
yeah. These are
Those
all
are the big
there.
ones. There's also a sinus spray that you inject right up in a like a 1% concentration. If you're a nurse or a doctor or a politician and you're at risk, you should be using that. I would thought. I've been working on 100
We
people.
gotta go, We gotta go, Dr. Ingham. Oreganol.com. Dr. Ingham, my only regret is I can't have you on longer today. I would love to have you on for another 2 hours.
But
you're the best. We appreciate you. Take care. We'll see you next time. And we'll come back for the second hour. Pay attention again to what Dr. Ingham said. I'm with them 100%. Full stop. LPN, coast to coast and globally, featured Dr. Cass Ingram in this first hour. You can go watch the video. You can listen to it. Whatever you want to do, we have it all. Be right back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. Available online at powermall.com and straussnaturals.com. I promise you won't be sorry.
This is Dr. Michael Garko from Let's Talk Nutrition. Tired of not having enough energy to exercise and be physically active? OptiNos first creation to help recharge your body, energy it needs to live a physically active life. OptiNos does 3 things to help energize. First, it increases nitric oxide, which means more oxygen and nutrients flowing to your cells. Second, Optinos helps create ATP, the body's energy. Third, Optinos reduces lactic acid buildup, which causes exercise-associated muscle soreness. So turn on your body's energy switch, Optinos. Start living a physically active life. Get Optinos at shop.ecusa.com. Shop.ecusa.com. For a limited time, use promo code EC and get $10 off your first order. Promo code EC. The sooner you use Optinos, the sooner you will feel better about yourself and your body. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garka, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning into this early in a week edition. I'm glad you could make it up by. I really am glad you're there. That tells me that you're doing okay. And boy, we got to do okay. Don't have to make sure that we do okay. And in this very difficult time. Look, we worked our way through the summer. It was a dumpster fire. This is not good. Winter, fall, and winter. I'm very concerned about the next 2 to 3 months, October, November, December. This is, we'll get out of fall into winter, and boy, I don't know what's going to happen. People are really going to be indoors, close to one another, and I'm just not sure. And of course, as I said, too, holiday season, lots of stress. People are going to want to travel. Maybe travel will go up. I don't know how many, I don't know what the airlines are going to do to make sure infected people don't get onto the planes. Um, there is a th- we're this is a it's a potential disaster. I mean, it's been horrible. If you think it can't get worse, it can. Somebody's got to say that. It can. It can also get better. And if everybody does their part, their individual part, to all the public health strategies that we've heard about a million gazillion times, I won't even bother to list them again. Do all of those. Then your own individual health, physical well being, and psycho emotional well being, you are responsible for that. The federal government can't do anything about it, nor can your doctor. You have to do it. Your
Here,
doctor can help heal you and cure you, but you have he doctor can't be at your house, cooking your meals for you, help telling you to take your supplements. Now, if you take what Dr. Ingram said in the first hour and now combine it with what Dr. Anthony Montanari has to say, you're going to have quite a arsenal of elements put together, strategy that keep you protected and keep you healthy. This is not science. This is not science fiction. This is a fact. And you have to do it, especially if you're going out working, because you have to. You're working at the checkout counter at a grocery store, driving a cab, whatever, driving a bus, whatever you're doing. These wonderful people that are putting themselves at risk. So let's see what Dr. And again, this is not something to think about, contemplate, muse over, meditate, pray over. No, now's the time to take action.
I was gonna say, what do you guys do for like? I don't know. A lot of my family lives in Florida, but like Doc, like, what do you do for like Thanksgiving or Christmas? Like, are you? I know you don't. I know you normally take days off, but do you actually go and like, visit
Um,
family?
I'm. You want to know the truth? I talked to my daughter the other day. I said, "Boy, I'd love to see you." She said, "Dad, I'm afraid to get on a plane." She's a virologist, and Reginald, it's you and me talking. Nobody's listening. It's a private conversation. You couldn't get me to go on an airplane right now at gunpoint. I would just say, "Go ahead and shoot me," because I'm not going on that plane. I'm not. It's dangerous. For me, it would be terribly dangerous. And in terms of what are we going to do with all these family gatherings? I mean,
Yeah,
people better make sure that they're not infected before they sit down for Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or whatever holiday, you know, they're celebrating.
just ruined my birthday. My birthday's on Christmas.
Well,
It's
you want to
good.
have another birthday, right?
Yeah, I will, but this is my 30th.
Stay home. Anthony Montanari, Dr. Montanari, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you on.
Oh, thanks for having me on, Dr. Garko. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Uh, you're a scientist. Uh, you've been involved in the medical field in one way or another for a long time. I asked my first guest, I'm going to ask you. I'm just curious what you're thinking because you're smart. What do you think of the medication protocol they have the president?
Oh, I honestly, I haven't really much to tell you the truth. So, what is he?
Oh.
What is he on?
I don't have time to tell you. The list is pretty long. Remdesivir. They got him on a steroid. They have him on. I can go get the list. It is.
Yeah, listen. They're trying to do with drugs what we do with Dr. Garko's immune pack. Just with those two.
Well,
Okay,
they're trying. Anthony, the steroid is an immune suppressant. They're
Right,
suppressing
but
the
it
immune
does
system.
reduce inflammation.
Well,
Right? So it's an anti.
and they got him on some other experimental drug. I mean, it's not even approved. So I don't know what the hell they're doing. They want
Look,
to
you know, I
suppress
mean,
his immune.
I'm an old guy, and I usually sit up at nights and I watch documentaries about World War II, like most old guys do. And during those cable TV shows, what they do is they pitch two things: things for prostate and things for osteoarthritis and for uh, um, immune deficiency arthritis. And the drugs that they pitch basically break your immune system so bad that it's a wonder that anybody takes the stuff. And so I launched up out of my seat and I went into my study and I looked up the curcuminoids and I looked up zinc and I wanted to see if they in fact do slow down the immune system, which they do they hurt your response against viruses and bacteria? And it's just the opposite. When you take Curculife curcumin, which puts 48 times as much curcuminoids in your bloodstream as any other curcuminoid product on the planet, and you take zinc together, what you end up with is an improved immune response. And at the same time, you're saving your joints, you're saving your connective tissue. It even sounds like now that the curcuminoids are good for brain health, because one of the things that I've noticed is that they're looking at the effects of hydrogen peroxide on brain tissue, and the increase in catalase, which takes care of hydrogen peroxide, and the curcuminoids are great at taking care of and increasing the amount of catalase in your brain tissue.
By the way, we're going to get into this immune pack that I worked with Dr. Montanari and the people from Earth's Creation. We put it together, and they put it at a price that's more than affordable. It's really, if they're breaking even on it, I'd be surprised. Here's what the president is on, Anthony. He is currently remdesivir, intravenous infusions. It's an antiviral drug. He's on Regeneron monoclonal antibody cocktail. It's cocktail of two synthetic pharmaceutical versions of what occurs naturally in the body to fight off an infection. He's on dexamethasone. Dexamethasone is a steroid because his oxygen levels were dropping. He's on famotidine, which is brand name is called Pepcid. They got him on Pepcid. They got him on zinc. Zinc, Anthony's taking zinc. Vitamin D as well.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. What can you do about it? You can take Solace. Solace is an all-natural, non-addictive dietary supplement formulated to help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Take Solace and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit the website at takesolace.com. That's SOLUS.com.
Looking for a women's probiotic that's actually for women? A true probiotic for women means balancing the right strains of good bacteria. Jarrodophilus Women has 4 patented strains that have been clinically documented to support feminine health and features L. crispatus LBV88, the most dominant bacteria found in healthy feminine flora. So Jarrodophilus Women helps restore feminine balance where it counts, making it a true probiotic for women. Jarrodophilus Women, for women who take their probiotics personally. Visit us at jarroprobiotics.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the list of medications the president is on: remdesivir, Regeneron monoclonal antibodies, antibody cocktail, dexamethasone, Pepsid. You know it is Pepsid. It's zinc, vitamin D, melatonin, and daily aspirin. I suspect he's doing 2 experimental drugs here. I suspect one has not even been approved, that he's the only person on the planet on these medications for COVID, this combination. I can, you and I are never going to get access to these drugs if we get sick. I'll tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. So what's the best thing? Prevention. Do the immune pack. Start with that. And called Dr. Garko's Immune Pack. Shop ECUSA.com. That's where you can get it. Dr. Anthony's going to explain to you what's in the pack, why, and there's zinc in it. In fact, you're going to get 2 bottles of zinc. They got the president on zinc right now. Dr. Anthony, welcome back.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Garko. Thanks for having me.
Of course. This immune pack that we put together, run through each element of the pack why it's going to be helpful for people during this time. What is it intended to do? Each one of those uh, supplements that's in the immune pack.
Right. So, when they go to shopecusa.com and then they click on Shop Immune Health at the top of the page, they're going to see the Dr. Garko Immune Pack. And what's in the Dr. Garko Immune Pack is zinc gluconate, right? And vitamin C with rosehip. Our Curculife curcumin, which is the best curcuminoids on the planet, and the Immune Shield with Curculife. And these four things were specially formulated and put together by us and to work together to help combat the viruses in the virus season. And so, first you're starting off with, the best curcumin on the planet with our Curculife and zinc. The two work together to help modulate your immune system and make your immune system appropriate, right? In other words, it's going to calm down your immune system. It's going to calm your immune system down. It's going to help fight inflammation in your joints and muscles, and it's going to redirect your immune system to do what it's supposed to do, and that's protect you against viruses, right? And so then what we've done is we put together an immune shield with Curculife, and we put that together just for this pandemic season. And what the Immune Shield with Curculife has in it is a number of natural products. So it's got some of the best antioxidants on the planet, plant antioxidants on the planet in the form of things like quercetin and things of that nature. We put in piperine, and piperine's going to help everything in there get into your body, because that's what piperine does. It's kind of a potentiator. It's got more of our Curculife curcumin in there, and on top of all that, it also has I'm sorry, I ran my list. Oh, it's got B6, B12, C, D, and E in it, and selenium. All of those vitamins are essential, and in good quantities. All those vitamins are essential to a good immune system.
Mm-hmm. So, what you're hearing Dr. Montanari tell you is that at the end of the day, and you're going to, and he put it in his notes, you're going to manage your inflammation, you're going to improve your immune response, you're going to redirect your immune system to target any of these pathogens, that bacteria, viruses, mold, fungi, whatever. You're going to redirect that immune system at those pathogenic microorganisms, and you're going to blunt viral division, he put in his notes to me. And so at the end of the day, what do you have? Improved overall health. It's interesting. They call the one product Immune Shield. What you're trying to do is create a natural shield around your cells, tissues, and organs. That's what you're really trying to do. You're trying to bulletproof, if you will, viral proof, microorganism proof, pathogenic, the pathogenic, anti-pathogenic shield that you're trying to create for each cell in your body, an anti-pathogenic shield. And these compounds, these nutrients, do the job. They work, man. Go to shopecusa.com. Click on Shop Immune Health. Boom, page opens. You'll see Dr. Garko Immune Pack. Click on that, put it in your basket. Right over to the right there, it should be another bottle of zinc. Click on that, put it in your basket. You'll get that for free. $56.99. 5 supplements that are outstanding. Please do it. The magic word is Garko. That's what's going to get you to, when you're checking out, to get the discounts and to get that extra bottle free. Dr. Montanari put it together for you. We come back. Repeat repeat and then double repeat. LTN, Coast to Coast and Globally, featuring Dr. Anthony Montanari, Chief Medical Scientist for Earth Creation, and Chief Medical Scientist on the show today, too. We'll be right back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe. I hope you're taking care of yourself. And it's never too late. Never too late. You can always recover and get on a program where you protect yourself and your family. And we're headed into the so far, you know, what I've said has happened. And I'm saying now, and I'm on record now. We got the tape, so I'm always, always check my work. But I am saying these next 3 months can be one of two things: a horrible, even worse than summer kind of episode with this pandemic and with this virus, or a movement toward getting it under control. It's going to be up to us. I'm very concerned about this month, especially October. If October blows up, then November and December is going to even be worse. So everything is on the line. And yes, you know, the federal government has to play its part. Each and every one of us must do our part. Take personal responsibility for our health, the health of our children, and for the people that we care about and love. And I don't know, what I can contribute, Dr. Anthony Montanari can contribute, Dr. Cass Ingram contributed in the first hour. They may sound like, I don't know, not very sophisticated compared to remdesivir, Regeneron, monoclonal antibody cocktail, dexamethasone, and so on. Two of those are experimental drugs. They got this president on a protocol of medication. I don't know if anybody else ever in the history of humankind has had that combination of drugs. I'm just saying. I believe in medicine, but maybe sometimes too much is just that too much. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I hope they know what they're doing. So we're going to go the natural route, and that's where we are. Dr. Montanari, welcome back.
Oh, thanks, Dr. Garko. Yeah, I guess what we have to look at is, in the president's treatment, right? What are they admitting in his treatment? They're admitting that inflammation is the enemy, right? I mean that's what the dexamethasone is for, right? In other words, what you're trying to do is you've got an immune system that's going to go haywire because of the viral infection, and perhaps also because in the elderly, right, which the president is part of, your inflammation is increased, and so they've got to decrease his inflammation, and then at the same time, even though they recognize that they're knocking his immune system down, they're giving him monoclonal antibodies to make sure that he's got an increase in antibodies in his system. Well, we're doing all that for you with Dr. Garko's immune pack. In other words, what we're doing is we're telling the body with the Curculife curcumin, which is the best curcuminoids on the planet, And the zinc gluconate, we're telling your body to tell the immune system, the white blood cells, B cells, T cells, to do their job and do their job properly. And not only that, but when you take the curcuminoids and the zinc, you're not knocking your immune system down. You're making your immune system better, because the zinc helps with the communication, and the curcuminoids help reprogram the immune system to not attack your joints, right? And then on top of that, we give you vitamin C with vitamin C with rose hips to help fight the oxidative storm that comes with a huge number of white blood cells putting a bunch of hydrogen peroxide into your tissues. And then we give you the Immune Shield product, which is a terrific product. And so with the Immune Shield, you've got oxidants, vitamins that help with the immune response, and then even more curcuminoids in there.
877-897-8255, toll free. Go to shop.ecusa.com, and there you can click on Shop Immune Health. Page opens up, you'll see the pack, Dr. Garko Immune Pack. Click on that. That'll go in. That'll get into your purchase basket. Then click on another bottle of zinc. Should be off to the right. Click on that. You put that in the basket. You're going to get that for free. When you check out, the code is Garko, my last name, Garko. Type that in. Boom, $56.99. Hate to sound like I'm trying to sell you a product. I'm not trying to sell you. I'm trying to encourage you to get it. The price is right. You're getting 5 supplements, $11 and some odd cents a bottle. You do the math. And these are
full bottles. These are not micro bottles here. You're getting a full bottle.
I don't, I short of begging you to do this, I don't know what else to do. Listen, Earth's creation is doing just fine. All right? The products that would be purchased because of this show is not gonna send Dr. Montanari off to Italy on vacation for a month. It's not going to do that. This was put together to help people. It wasn't put together to make money. Plain and simple. Let me be clear. This pack was put together to help people. They're doing fine. They got global company. They can't even keep up with their orders. They're running out of vitamin C. They're running out of everything. Zinc. So it's not as if, they're at poverty's door. They're not. I'm just saying. This is for us. This is to help. I'm taking it. So at that price, I don't know, Dr. Montanari. I'm trying to be as transparent and as authentic as I can.
I mean, if you go through the process, shopecusa.com, go to the Shop Immune Health, pick Dr. Garko's Immune Pack, pick another zinc. Okay, what I tell you to do is go on down the page a little bit and buy another bottle of Immune Shield with Curculife.
There you go, 100%. Good idea. Shop ecusa.com. Please get it. You'll do better. You're doing something. You're not just sitting there hoping you don't get infected. We come back. We'll have the LTN health question of the day. Yeah. I'm looking for words for you.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The The heart drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. Available online at powermall.com and straussnaturals.com. I promise you won't be sorry.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Looking for a women's probiotic that's actually for women? A true probiotic for women means balancing the right strains of good bacteria. Jarrodophilus Women has 4 patented strains that have been clinically documented to support feminine health and features L. crispatus LBV88, the most dominant bacteria found in healthy feminine flora. So Jarrodophilus Women helps restore feminine balance where it counts, making it a true probiotic for women. Jarrodophilus Women, for women who take their probiotics personally. Visit us at jarroprobiotics.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. What can you do about it? You can take Solace. Solace is an all-natural, non-addictive dietary supplement formulated to help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Take Solace and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit the website at takesolace.com. That's take, SOLUS.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the health question of the day, the LTN health question. How many supplements are in Dr. Garko Immune Pack? Dr. Garko's Immune Pack. How many supplements are in that pack? How many? I'm not going to give you multiple choice. You just got to tell me the number. How many supplements?
And it is exactly 10:48. And so this is just what our lives have become now. Doc drops out. No, we get calls. We're taking calls right now for the health question of the day. The question was, how many supplements are in Dr. Garko's Immune Pack? You guys know the answer to that. The number is 877-897-8355. Also, if you guys are watching, I don't even know. Have we ever taken, I don't think we've ever taken questions or answered the question on like the live stream. I mean, maybe I think, no, you'd have to call in. We got to get you.
Yeah. Am I back? I'm back.
Yeah, you're back, Doc. It was
Like
10:48.
clockwork. At 10:48 at 10:48 a.m.
Yep.
There's a ghost in the house. Comes over here and knocks me off the network.
Exactly 10. I looked right at the clock.
10:48. We've done that now 5 days in a row. It's a record.
Ridiculous.
How many supplements are in Dr. Garko's Immune Pack? Give me the number, 877-897-8255, and you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Dr. Anthony, I wanted to ask, I know your children are at college. How are they doing?
Oh, they're good. I mean, they've they're just taking one class a week in class is the way it's working here in South Carolina, and the rest of the time it's all online.
Well, you know what you ought to do is get them, send them our Immune Pack, get them to take it.
Yeah, no, I'll do that. They're already taking a number of supplements from Earth's creation, but yeah, I'll get them on the Immune Pack. That's a great idea.
Absolutely, it affects the young and infects the young as well. How many supplements are in Dr. Garko's Immune Pack? When you go to the website, shopecusa.com, click on the link at the top that says Shop Immune Health. Click on that, and then, boom, the page opens. You'll see the pack right there. Click on it, goes in the basket. Go get another bottle of zinc. Click on that. They'll throw that into the basket. You'll get that free. So, Riley in Tampa, how many supplements are in Dr. Garko's Immune Pack?
Hi, good morning to both of y'all. How you doing? It is
Good.
the big number 5.
Number 5. Give that lady a $25 supplement gift card. She's a winner. How are you doing, Riley? You
All
taking care of yourself? Go ahead.
Yes, no. For people that do not have internet access, can they call a certain number? Because I have relatives in the family. I mean, I can order it for them, but I was just wondering.
That's a good
Anthony.
question. Yeah, I can give our plant telephone number online here or on the radio. Call 864-610-6000, and you're going to be calling the plant, and then we can send you on.
Oh, okay. Because I have relatives that are older. They're not computer savvy, or they don't have a computer. So, and I was like, my gosh, they need these supplements, especially they're older, and it's for everybody. But I didn't know if there's through Earth Creations like a phone number. But that's their phone number, right?
Boy, Riley, thank you for calling because you raise an interesting point. And I brought this up with my syndicator the other day. And I said, you know, what if we had a phone number for Earth's creation as well? And the number is 864-610-6000. I know that they necessarily prepared to take orders, but they will take the order. Maybe we should work on that. Yeah, they're not computer savvy. We have a lot of people that listen to the show that are not computer savvy, and that's okay. They're radio savvy, and that's all I need. Um, so that's the number, 864-610-6000. You doing okay, Riley?
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you. And I always had you in my prayers when you and I still do. But I'm glad you're doing better as well. And that's a positive thing. So everybody needs to stay safe. So.
Well, thank you for your prayers. Believe you me, they do make a difference. And at the end of the day, I know it's cliche to say we're all in it together, but we truly are. Even on the most negative basis, in that we can infect one another. That makes us, we're in it together, but we can protect one another as well on a more optimistic side. We appreciate you, Riley. You've been a long, long time listener to this show, and we really are grateful. And thank you again, and congratulations on winning a $25 supplement gift card. The number is 864-610-6000. Thank you, Riley. Dr. Montanari, we're out of time. Again, you always put it together, and you work for a great company, and I know you're in your lab every day doing your job, making sure that you make the best product that you can make, and you do ship product all over the world, don't you?
Yeah, we certainly do.
And you've had a hard time keeping up with orders, haven't you?
What's that now?
You've had a hard time keeping up with the orders. There are so many of them.
Yeah, no, we've never been so busy. I mean, we're very, very busy here at Earth's Creation, for sure. Corey is certainly busy. That means that there's a lot of product being shipped.
Exactly. So my point that I made earlier, this immune pack isn't going to make, Earth's Creation a gazillion dollars. It's not. It was put together to help people. Shop.
It's a public service. We see it as a public service.
It is a public service. Shop. ECUSA.com. Dr. Garko's Immune Pack. You get 5 supplements for $56.99. My goodness. Thank you so much for listening. Dr. Montanari, thank you for contributing and helping to educate the audience. We appreciate all of you, each and every one of you, every affiliate. And that's off to a start this week. Have a good start. Take care. See you tomorrow. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.